Good day, dear respected panels and fellow researchers. My name is Krishnavehni Gopal, and I'm here today to present on a research paper entitled Exploring Community College Students' Intentions for In-Person Classes Post-COVID-19, an application of the theory of planned behavior. Accompanying me in this research journey is my colleague Mr. Quah Boon. Let's move on to the content. COVID-19 pandemic has caused an unparalleled educational crisis, which directly disrupts educational institutions worldwide. This is because all the education institutions had to be closed down to stop the spread of this dangerous virus. While online learning played an important role in ensuring continuous education during this difficult situation, community college students expressed their concern about its impact on their program completion and careers. Community college courses relying on practical skills require a return to face classes for effective learning. For example, in Sungai Community College, the students of hospitality and culinary, they definitely need to learn on their hands-on learning, which they are unable to get through online learning. And school or college reopening may lead to anxiety and depression among students. This is due to impact of the COVID-19 outbreak because everyone will sort of have this kind of fear that when they have face-to-face sessions with their classmates or with their lecturers, they might get transmitted with this COVID-19 variants. Understanding the factors influencing students' intention to attend face to face classes is crucial as institutions prepare for safe free entry into campuses. So, it's important for us, the institution, to understand the factors which influence students' intention to attend their face to face sessions because we need to prepare them for a safe re entry into the college. But in this case, it's quite difficult to get existing literature because existing literature lacks research on the determinants of community college students' intention to attend face-to-face classes. And previous studies have focused on students' experiences and satisfactions with online learning, but there is a huge gap in understanding their perspectives on returning to in-person classes. And as COVID 19 restrictions ease, investigating students' intentions towards in campus learning becomes increasingly valuable. And studies on school reopening have mainly involved teachers and parents, warranting dedicated research on students' perspectives. Hence, the primary objective of this study is to understand the factors influencing English subject enrolled students' intention to attend face-to-face instruction after distance learning. So this is all about the literature review. So let us move on to the research methods. For this study, both researchers conducted a cross-sectional study focusing on students from a Malaysian community college in the Kedah region whom enrolled in an English subject classes. There are a few classes such as workplace English, communicative English, and also business English. 122 out of 130 eligible students participated in the survey, which resulted in a response rate of 93.8%. And data collection took place in September 2022 through Google Form, and participants had provided explicit consent after being informed about the study's purpose. The questionnaire was adapted based on the theory of planned behavior, consisting of 20 items measuring attitude, subjective norm, perceived behavioral control, and behavioral intention. The questionnaire employed a 5-point Likert scale for participant responses, which range from 1 strongly disagree to 5 strongly agree. And in order for us to analyze the data, IBM SPSS version 26 was used, which employed descriptive statistics, Pearson's correlation, and multiple linear regression to identify significant predictors. So let us look at the result of this study. First, the average age of students is 18, And the gender distribution is 63 females, which consist of 51.6%, and 59 males, 48.54%. Ethnic distribution 93.4% Malay, which consists of 114 Malay students, 3 Chinese 2.5%, 3 Indian students 2.5%, and 2 Siamese 1.6%. So before we conducted this study, we already carried out a pilot study with 30 respondents which have the same characteristics as the real respondents. And all constructs demonstrated strong reliability values in the pilot study. Attitude 0.771, subjective norm 0.832, perceived behavioral control 0.756, and intention 0.748. And for correlations, the present study aimed to examine correlations between four variables, which are attitude, subject, norm, perceived behavioral control, and behavioral intention. And for subjective norm, it showed a significant positive correlation with behavioral intention. R equals to 0.641 and P less than 0.01. And for perceived behavioral control, also had a significant positive correlation with behavioral intention. R equals to 0.754, P lesser than 0.01. And attitude had a slightly weak and insignificant correlations with students' intention to attend limited face-to-face classes. R equals to negative 0.038 and P equals to 0.676. And for predictor variables, we have three: perceived behavioral control, attitude, and subjective norm. And dependent variable is behavioral intention. For results of multiple regression analysis, we have significant positive relationship between predictor variables and behavioral intention, whereby we have moderate to high R-squared value of 0.586, which indicate the model explained approximately 59% of the variation in behavior intention. And the ANOVA results had shown that regression model was statistically significant, F equals to 55.588 and P lesser than 0.001. The predictor variables jointly contributed significantly to the prediction of behavioral intention. For beta coefficients, perceived behavioral control 0.648, which is the largest coefficient and most significant impact on behavioral intention, whereby for subjective norm 0.146, second largest coefficient, significant impact on behavioral intention. For attitude, negative 0.086, insignificant effect on behavioral intention. And for significance level, perceived behavioral control, significant, P lesser than 0.05, indicating a strong relationship with behavioral intention. For students' intention, moderate level of intention to attend limited face-to-face classes, because students prefer online classes due to pandemic experience and familiarity with online classes. They might still have the anxiety and don't feel the confidence to attend the face-to-face classes. And reasons for online learning preference are: the first one, because it includes flexibility and convenience. Okay, they can have the joy of sitting at home and get the learning process done. And 80% of students desire to continue with a combination of synchronous and asynchronous online learning. And the online learning saves time on travel for students living far from the college. And students prefer live online learning because it can be recorded for flexibility. So this is what they don't get during the face-to-face session. During online classes, they can have the recording, and if let's say they don't understand anything in the course, they can always replay the recording and uh, get their questions or doubts solved, whereby they could not have that priority in their face-to-face classes. And the findings shows that moderate inclination towards attending online classes due to factors like flexibility and convenience. And ongoing pandemic has influenced students' preference for online learning. And for perceived behavioral control emerged as a crucial predictor. It significantly influences the intention to attend face-to-face classes. And that the study validated by Esgen's theory of planned behavior as an appropriate framework to explain students' intention. So to conclude this, students' preference for online learning is driven by its convenience and flexibility. And perceived behavioral control plays a significant role in shaping the intention to attend face-to-face classes. Okay, this study has some limitations. And for recommendation, we should explore diverse disciplines, embrace blended learning, support faculty, establish guidelines, enhance research validity, investigate additional factors. That's all from me. Thank you.